Well, hi there, and grand rising, my soul tribe, familia. It is Friday, February 6th, 2026. And this is a little late. I should have done this video, I should have done this video last weekend, but you all know what happened to me last weekend. I was in a lot of pain, crawling on my hands and knees, because I threw out my back. Amongst other things that I've been going through, last weekend sucked. You know me, I never mince my words. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still not up to par. I'm still not feeling well enough to be on camera. However, you don't need to see me on camera in order to do video. And I actually did a bunch of videos last weekend, but they didn't work out. The audio was not working, and it was a mess because of StreamYard, and that's the reason why my audio and video wasn't linking up the last few weeks. Because StreamYard, let me tell you a little thing about StreamYard. That's the streaming software, the streaming software that everyone uses. It makes me able to do the premieres, bring up the scroller, the tickler, the scroll at the bottom, this one right here that I'm talking about. Speaking of which, I just reminded myself, this scrolling banner here, right there. Alright, it makes it so I can bring up the comments. Okay, you can't do that unless you have streaming software. You can't do the scrollers, you can't do the premiere. When I create the thumbnail and I create the show, and you guys can get the notification, and then it will remind you that the show is going to happen, and then it give you a 30-minute warning. 30-minute warning, not 30-minute warning, but 30-minute alert or notification that the show is going to start. Yeah, you have to have a streaming software. That's made possible by StreamYard. Okay, so when I first started this channel, the very first year, and I'm going on my third year. It's going to be 4 years in December at the end of this year. Okay, when I first started, StreamYard, the first year was $25, and then after a year they just went up to $47. Alright, almost doubled the price for the monthly and or yearly subscription. And I said, actually the monthly subscription, they went from $25 to $45. So I said, why is that? I called them up, and because they can. Because they know that they're the best streaming service on the market, and because they have us by the short and curlies. Now, in order for me to use two cameras, which I had two cameras. I had one camera that was on my laptop and another overhead camera. I bought two cameras because that's what Laura has, and I asked her, how does she work with two cameras? Long story short, they want me to pay more money to have two cameras. That's why when I was using two cameras with StreamYard, it was throwing off my sound, my audio and video wasn't syncing. It was making everything not work. And then my audio wasn't working. It was just a mess because they're greedy. I put two and two together because I noticed that whenever I do a video with Laura, if you notice, and she uses Zoom, I never freeze up, do I? You never see me freeze up when I do my videos with Laura. Never, ever. And my camera always worked. There was never any audio, like my audio and my visual were always sync up. There's never a delay or anything when I'm on with Laura using Zoom. So it's StreamYard. And then I remembered, that's right. They don't want me they want me to pay to have two different cameras. Okay, so that's why. So right now I'm back to one camera. So when I do my videos with Laura, I have to take off the camera and put it on this. So right now I have the camera off my laptop, and I have a jerry-rigged tape to an overhead camera. So I can't go easily back and forth now. But I can do it with my Monday shows with Laura, because we pause the video, because she does a Zoom we do it on Zoom and it's a video, and she can pause it and I can move my camera from on top of my laptop down here to do the card view. So that's my long-winded story that you probably don't even give a shit about, but that's why your videos are late. And then I threw out my back, and then all kinds of shit hit the fan. I got bad news, but I'm coming back. You might even see me tomorrow night. I'm not sure if I'm up for a live show, but you may see me. But I just wanted to say, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. I got so many beautiful comments, messages, emails, and I never ask for donations. I never ask for money, but you guys are so, so generous. So thank you so, so much. I love you all. I love you all very, very much. And I want to do a special shout out to Linda Felt, who has been very, very generous and loving and kind, as well as Ginger Croft, who donated for my new laptop. And I also I don't want to say her name, but Victoria, you know who you are. I love you. Thank you so, so much. These women have been more than, over the top generous. I'm just blown away by the generosity. They've been more generous than my flesh and blood family. You guys really are my soul family. And you know, when I was feeling like shit this past week, really feeling down and dejected, and did a lot of crying, because when you're in physical pain, you're in emotional pain. It's all connected. Just reading your emails really got me through it, and I'm trying to respond to every email. I might take a while. I'm really behind on emails, so if I don't respond to you right away, or if I don't respond, it's not that I don't love you. I'm trying to respond to all the beautiful messages that you guys all left me. But if I don't, it's not because I didn't read your email. I'm just doing the best that I can. I eventually get to all my emails. But if I don't have to respond, I don't. I let Paula do a lot of the technical stuff. That's her job. And by the way, you've been looking at my coffee. As you know, I'm addicted to this stuff you buy in the supermarket. It's called Califia, and they have this mocha almond latte that I basically am addicted to. I make regular coffee too, with a French press, but this is my go-to. So cheers and schlancha. Grand Rising. It's like 8:30 here on the East Coast, south of Boston, here in Massachusetts. So let's talk about February. So anyways, I just want to thank you so much for your beautiful comments and messages. You really got me through the tough times. You know, BoobTube, ScroobTube has really, really been fucking with me with my numbers, and it's very discouraging. I've been busting my ass the last 3 or 4 years on this channel. I'm going on my 4th year now, and I've had wow. I just got a major high-pitched in my ear. My ear's ringing now. So Spirit's with us. I invite the Holy Spirit with all the shows. Sorry, it was really like very, very profound and very, very strong. Lost my train of thought. Oh, so I was saying that sometimes it's just really discouraging when you bust your ass and you see the fruits of your labor being squashed and hindered and stifled, and they literally take my viewers away real time. I watch them. They take my views away. They just mess with my numbers. So unfortunately, sometimes I just get very discouraged. I've had over 1 million people, and I've said this before. I actually did a post on this sometime in the recent past, that and I showed the numbers. I've had over 1 million people go to my YouTube channel and check me out. I should have a lot more than less than 6,000 subscribers. I probably should have about 50,000 at least. And that's being very conservative, with over 1 million people checking out my YouTube channel. Come on. Alright, anyway. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. You really, really lift me up. and you let me know when I feel like I don't matter and that I'm a loser. You guys lift me up, okay? Sometimes the cheerleader needs cheerleaders, and you were my cheerleader this week, and you always make me feel better when I'm feeling down. And I have a few, physical things. I don't name them but whenever I don't feel well, you guys lift me up, and you guys are just so supportive. Like I said, even if you just send me an email, even if you just leave me a comment, I see them all. I can't always respond, but I try to. I appreciate you. And I never ask for donations, whether you donate $1 or whatever. I appreciate you so much. So this is to you. I love you. Thank you so much. All right. I watched a video. I watched a few videos last night late because I couldn't sleep and I was woke up a lot last night. I must have been doing a lot of astral traveling because I recently was told by one of my soul sisters, I think it was Kate Sterling, if not it was Azria, not sure which, I talk to them a lot, that when you wake up a lot during the night, it's not just spirit trying to give you messages or God waking you up or Yeshua, Jesus waking you up. It's that you could be coming back from astrally traveling, and when you come back, it's a very hard fall getting back into your body, and it's turbulent, and you wake up. So I'm a little tired. However, when I got up, I did my work. I got my visitations. And then I started to watch some YouTube videos. And I watched a few astrologers. And they all said the same thing. And they were all different astrologers. One was Pam Gregory, very well known in the UK. Then I watched a few other ones. I forget their names. All from different walks of life, different countries. But they all said the same thing, that this month, February 2026, watch out. Hold on to your hats, folks. Huge, huge change. So, let's do a general reading as to what we can expect in our personal lives in 2026. Anyone who's watching this video, this is for you. So here we go, collective reading. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua the Christ. Whoever's watching this video, whoever will watch this video, because I'm taping this, whoever will watch this video, all of my YouTube viewers, what can they expect in their personal lives in February, this month, 2026? Main bullet points, the major events, what can they expect to happen in their personal lives in February 2026? What kind of month are we going to have? What say you, Holy Spirit of God, and Yeshua the Christ? That fell out. Flipped over, I should say. Now, it's already the 6th of February, but it's still early enough in the month. Ooh, that almost flipped out. It's still early enough in the month to, I can still read for the month. And, oh, I almost forgot to mention, you see this beautiful purple lavender cloth? This is from my soul sister Azria from the UK. I've been promoting her her channel, her last couple of videos. I shared them. She's been doing awesome work. She sent this to me. Beautiful. I spent a lot of time with her in the UK, my soul sister. So Azria, she sent me this beautiful cloth to use for my videos, this beautiful tablecloth. I don't like to use it all the time because I don't want to see how I don't want to spill any coffee or anything. I don't want to spill my latte. It's beautiful. But cheers to you, Azria. Thank you. Okay, what is it that we can see and expect? I'm going to leave this up here. So, 3 of Pentacles, a lot of teamwork, a lot of collaborations, a lot of assistance. And the people that we work with this month, there's going to be we're going to learn a lot. It's going to be very fruitful. Lots of learning, lots of mentoring, lots of collaboration. But like whoever you collaborate with, it's going to be very fruitful and successful, and you're going to get a lot accomplished. A lot of learning. And I'm getting, this isn't just physical people, this is working with your spirit team, working with your star family, working with your divine team, your godly team, your angels, spirit guides, whatever, the ascended masters, your peeps on the other side that have crossed over. You're going to be learning a lot. It's going to be very fruitful. It's going to be lots of harmony and agreement with the people in your life, especially the people that you collaborate with and work with. And a good money month already. Okay, here we go. Sorry, that flung out, so it flung out for a reason, so we always have to bring it up. If a card twirls over like that and you watch that live, or let's see if we can get, there we go. Sorry, I always want to, whoops. See, I'm jerry-rigging the camera. I should have left well enough alone. Sorry. Alright, let me just do it this way. I should have, sorry, I'm a perfectionist. I have OCD. I should have just left well enough alone, and then the camera got messed up. I'm trying to make it so you can see all the cards. That's alright. I'll just move the cards when need be. Okay. Wow. Okay, so the general theme of the month is you taking care of business. And it is going to be, the energy of the month is more divine feminine. So it's all about nurturing, healing, mothering yourself and others. It's all about tapping into your intuition, but it's all about getting things done. The Queen of Wands is business card. She's diplomatic. She's really good with money. She's a really good leader because she's all about truth and integrity. She has scruples. She has high ethics. She's loving, kind, compassionate. She gets things done. She's very, very organized. However, you don't want to mess with her. She can be diplomatic and take her personal feelings out of it in order to do what's best for the business, her business, or for herself. So this is all about you taking care of business and being able to be diplomatic and do what's best for yourself and others this month. Okay? All right, in the center here, we have the Page of Wands. So right off the bat, the Page of Wands is news. So you're gonna get some really, really good news in your personal life. Okay? The Page is a messenger. All right, so this news, and the Page of Wands is all about passion and exciting. So this is going to be exciting news. News that is going to give you hope and faith after feeling really crushed, or after feeling emotionally dead inside, or just feeling like things are never going to change. After a period of feeling stuck and in the doldrums and just lackluster, like, ugh. This again, I know in many of my personal readings with my clients, everyone's feeling very, very stuck and like things aren't going to change. And some lose hope because it's like they're on that hamster wheel every day. And so there's some really, really great news coming in your personal life. And you're going to have, it's going to give you a new lease on life, and it's going to give you a lot of enthusiasm and excitement after feeling so unfulfilled and just like nothing excites you or pleases you anymore. It's going to give you a new lease on life, and you're going to feel a lot of hope. And these are and this is an epic month for spiritual upgrades too. I'm telling you, you're going to be amazed with the downloads and the spiritual gifts coming online, and how connected and tuned in you are going to be with your divine team. God, Yeshua, your spirit guides, ascended masters, your angels. I'm telling you, big. It's almost like you're going to have an emotional rebirth. And after feeling like nothing's changing, or this is taking too long, or is it ever going to end? Are we ever going to land this plane? It's like all of a sudden great news, and it's going to give you a new divine spark and a new lease on life, and you're going to feel so hopeful. And actually excited about your life and your future for the first time in a really long time. And I got to tell you folks, I'm loving this reading myself personally because I so need this, because I, like you, am ready for this fucking movie to end. It's not fun. We're actors in this movie and we have no control, and it's the longest movie ever, and we just want the end, and we're coming to the end. All right. However, we're not going to see it coming. This news is going to come out of nowhere. Okay? It's going to come out of nowhere. But that's okay. We're ready for it. We're ready for the surprise. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to be working a lot this month. Okay? But whatever you do in terms of your work, it's going to be very, very fruitful. The Knight, look at all these pentacles, okay? This is going to be a great card for money. Everything that you do this month, all the work you've put in, all the collaborations, all the investments are, I'm telling you, very, very fruitful. The Knight of Pentacles is going to be offer. Money's coming to you. There's going to be offers. I don't know if you can see, but see the Knight is coming with a pentacle. So this is any work you've done. You've been working very hard. You've laid down a lot of groundwork, and money's coming to you. It's going to be fruitful. Everything that you've done, all the hard work you've put in, all the investments, all the good karma for you being a good person is coming back. It's like your roosters are coming back to roost. Good money and opportunity. Lots of pentacles. I do feel on a global scale, especially here in the U.S., there's going to be a lot more military in the streets. I really feel that collectively, and after watching the astrology readings, oh, that's what I got sidetracked. The reason why I brought up the astrology is because they were talking about how huge globally it's going to be huge change, and I really feel like on the world front there's going to be a lot of change in individual countries, and especially because I live here in the U.S., it's going to be a lot of global. It's going to be a lot of military presence. I think that this could be the month that President Trump finally declares the Insurrection Act or does some kind of executive order, because the violence is getting really, really bad. Okay, but we're focusing on the personal, you personally, so just expect some phenomenal news that's going to really, really benefit you financially, make you happy. It's not only going to benefit you financially and opportunities for money coming to you financially and anything tangible and physical, you know, that you need. Is going to be a great month for that, but also spiritually and emotionally, this news is going to give you a new lease on life. I just feel like, and I will say this personally, I feel like the last couple of days I'm in a new timeline. So let me know in the comment section if you feel like you've changed timelines and you're on a new timeline, because last week was like an awful week. I felt like shit, emotionally, physically, spiritually. You know how it is. I did a video on it, so you know. But the last couple of days, I feel, after speaking with my soul sister Azria and Kate Sterling, we activate each other because we're, you know, we've had many lives together and we're soul sisters. But I just feel like I'm on a different timeline, and after feeling so dejected and feeling hopeless and having no faith, trust me, I mean, I'm human. Even though I come on here and I pontificate and I preach and I'm a teacher and I'm a cheerleader and I try to get, you know, inspire and encourage you all, I'm human. I fall down and I have my bad days and weeks. You know, I suffer from depression, anxiety. It's what happens when you're an empath, intuitive, and you're psychic. You're a psychic sponge. So, yeah, I lost my train of thought again. But it's going to be a big, big month. And you are going to get lots of downloads. And you're going to feel as if you're on a new timeline and you've turned a corner. And you might not see it physically. I'm getting that it's more, You're going to feel different. You're going to feel more hopeful. You're going to start to see more coincidences. You're going to start to see evidence of the new timeline. So let me know in the comment section if this hasn't already happened to you. Because if it hasn't already happened to you, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. All of a sudden, after waking up every day and feeling like shit and feeling like nothing's going to change and being really, really just over it, you're going to all of a sudden feel hopeful and feel good and feel and like, wow, why do I feel good? Nothing's really changed. It's not like I got someone sent me a big check or nothing's really changed in my personal life, in my physical life, but I still have my problems and my concerns and things still suck, but I don't care. I feel great. It's like you're going to feel it first, and internally you're going to change before you see the outward change, because it's like we are the dimension. Wow, okay, I'm getting a live download. We are the timeline change. We are the dimensional change. Instead of thinking that we go to another dimension and we elevate to another dimension, we just vibrate differently and we just change dimensions. So in other words, it's like we're like right now I'm in 5D, and there could be others that are in 4D. All right, now we've been dipping in and out of 4 and 5D, but right now I'm in 5D and I feel phenomenal. I'm like vibrating. That's why I got my ear, that high-pitched noise in my ear. Sorry, I'm getting like lots of downloads and woo. And I'm gonna keep the video going. Okay, let's end this with, we got the Page of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. So, any regrets, any loss this month, or losses you've had in the past, going to be short-lived. 5 of Cups, again with the good news. Look at Page of Wands. I'm going to move this up. Page of Wands in the center here, okay? And look at, we got the Page of Swords. This is a month where people are going to get in touch with you and say, you know what, you were right, I'm sorry. People are going to start to believe you and not think that you're a conspiracy theorist or that you're nuts. There's going to be so much truth and exposures and disclosures, especially here in the U.S. with what's been going on with the Epstein files. They just released like 3 or 4 million files this past week, and they are, whoo, dropping bombs. People are going scorched earth. So because of the truth of what's going on with our political leaders and the celebrities, look at 2 pages, lots of truth, lots of news, lots of good news. This is not going to be good news for the normies. They're going to freak out when they realize that, the celebrities that they've loved and the politicians, more so on the left, say Democratic persuasion, are not who they seem to be. Like I said, the Epstein bombshells are going to bring a lot of truth, and you are going to hear a lot from people, especially people that might have been estranged from you, and you've had fights and you no longer in each other's lives. There's been estrangements because of differing political beliefs, and they think that you're crazy when you try to tell them about clones, and that the world is run by a satanic elite group of disgusting pedophiles that like to torture and kill little people. We'll put it that way. Yeah, a lot of truth is going to come out, and this is going to really, really concern the general public and a lot of people in your family. Look at, they're going to be like, they're going to want to really, going to go to the, look at them. It's like they're going to want to go to the local bar and get shit-faced, because they're going to be like, holy shit. All these people that I thought were in tinfoil hat, that I thought were crazy conspiracy theorists, that were nut jobs, they were right all along. Wow. They are not going to believe the nature of reality and what's been going on. It's going to be very disconcerting for them. They're going to suffer a lot of loss. There's going to be a lot of mental illness, a lot of depressed people, and a lot of people unaliving themselves, because they're going to get caught. And it's just going to be very, very tough for people's psyche. A lot of trauma this month. All right? People are going to be very, very disappointed. And there's going to be a lot of regrets. People are going to regret fighting with you, regret not believing you, regret putting you down or ridiculing you or mocking you. They're going to regret ending their relationship with you because they're going to realize that you were absolutely right about everything that you said, that you weren't a conspiracy theorist, you weren't a crazy quack. You actually were in the know. You were actually right. So expect to hear from people. Expect to get apologies. Expect to get texts to say, you know what, you were right, I'm sorry. And they're gonna want you to tell them the story and what you know, because they're going to know that you know what you're talking about now. So if you can, try to put your pride aside and try to say, I told you, try not to say I told you so, and try to be the spiritual leader that you were meant to be and you were born to be. And that's the reason why you woke up before all the people around you, because they're going to turn to you to be their informant, their confidant. They're gonna need your guidance. They're going to need your information, and they're going to need you to be there for them. And that's why you woke up before the rest of the people, the masses, because you are a spiritual leader, and you're going to help heal them. You're going to help get them through this. You're going to help them navigate the truth of our reality without them going insane. They're going to need you, because they're going to be like having nervous breakdowns. And the last card, Three of Cups, we are going to be celebrating. I'm telling you, it's going to be a bumpy month, because there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be exposed. And because of the exposures, and because there's going to be a lot of, let's say, belief shattered and life shattered, because of brainwashed sheeples are going to not know what to do, because they're going to realize that they've been lied to and everything they believed is a lie. So there's going to be a lot of nervous breakdowns, but people like us, we're going to be celebrating, because we've been waiting for this. It's been a long, long journey. I mean, believe it or not, there are people that have been awake and have been at it for 20, 30 years. I don't know how they had the patience. I barely had the patience in the last 6 years. We're going to be celebrating. We're going to be dancing in the streets. This is celebration, harmony. We're going to be so happy with all of the news and all of the exposures and all of the good news that is coming out this month. We're literally going to be partying, celebrating, woohoo! And we're going to be getting together with people that are like-minded. I love it. Ending the month. Celebrate good times. Come on. Bring it on, bitches. We're ready for it. All right, my Soul Tribe family. Also, I do want to share my screen. I keep on forgetting. Because I injured myself last weekend, and I was not able to do my I had to cancel my Psychic Live. I've been doing a lot of these February prediction readings, so I'll keep on doing these for like another week. It's still early enough in the month. So if you want to know, if you want a general reading on what you can personally expect this month, I have a link underneath the description of this video. So my website says under construction. I'm revamping it, redoing it. It's a lot of work, so it's going to be a while. So everything, all my services, everything you need, all my email readings or my 30-minute, 60-minute phone readings, personal tarot readings, my phone readings, everything, my soul therapy sessions, you can find on my Buy Me a Coffee page. All right, here's my main page. You just, and I'll link everything in the description of this video. However, if you want, if people want to, they tip me. If you people that they want to send me something nice, if they want to tip me, you can do it that way. This is my little tip page. But if you want to purchase a service, you go to my shop page here, and then these are all my services. Now, when I'm doing a Psychic Live, I'll put my the questions for the Psychic Lives up. But, and you go to shop, and then you go right here, February prediction reading. Okay, and you get an audio file plus a text file of what you can expect in February. And it takes about, usually I usually get the readings to you within 3 business days. Could be sooner. There's usually not a delay. If there's a delay, Paula let you know. But so I have a specific link for the February prediction reading, and my Buy Me a Coffee page. Everything is available there. In the interim, well, my website is under construction. All right. Wow. What an epic pull for February. I want to keep this short, so I'm not gonna pull. Sometimes I'll pull additional cards, but that's enough for me. I want to keep this short. I wanted to keep it under a half hour, but we're going on 36 minutes, so I'm going to end the video. I'm not sure if I'm still feeling up to doing my usual Saturday Night Live. I'll let you know. I might do it. Check for the thumbnail, but until then, I at least wanted to do this video and, say thank you so much for all your beautiful messages and your donations and your comments and your love, your caring, your sharing. I love you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. God bless you, and see you soon. Bye.